Molnar is your host for the weather show Weather Northeastern. Derek Rentschler from Lebanon County, Pennsylvania. Before we do, send in all your photos, MeteoMark, Weather Northeastern, WX Northeastern on Twitter, and also MeteoMark.com@gmail.com. Derek Rentschler from Lebanon County, Pennsylvania, taking a look at some flowers from March 26th, 2016 here. Take a look. Beautiful spring flowers. This will be a fading memory very shortly here, as unfortunately, now that the calendar has switched to April, now it's time for winter to come in, even though the last couple months we've saw very spring-like temperatures. Seems like nature doesn't know what time of year it really is. But nevertheless, you can see some ducks here on March 30th across the Lebanon County, Pennsylvania area. Very beautiful ducks, to say the least. So thank you, Derek, for showing your signs of spring. But watch out, because there will be snow showers and very cold temperatures moving into your area, as well across much of the Northeast. Let's get right into Lucas D. from Linden, Texas here, taking a look at his funnel cloud. I'm zooming it onto the portion of his video where he's showing a very low funnel cloud. And of course, past this funnel cloud, he has a lot of mammatus clouds here out ahead of it. And a lot of those very striated, very turbulent looking clouds across the sky, and this was a very low hanging funnel across the area. He's had a lot of severe weather as of late across the Northeast Texas area. So nevertheless, we're looking at an abundance of rain and severe weather, and that will continue across much of the southeastern United States. But you can see here, Lucas D here captured a lot of severe weather across his area, and I will continue to show snippets from his video, his beautiful collage of weather and nature video, continuing on the next segment of Weather Northeastern. Let's get right into the forecast. Starting off, getting a little bit unsettled out west, but that ridge will remain pretty much high and dry out west. Across the east here, this is where trouble is. The subtropical jet will be all the way down in the Gulf here, picking up lots of moisture. And up here across the lakes, the northern branch will keep a series of Alberta Clipper systems with lots of snow, freezing temperatures, and blustery conditions. Let's get right into that pattern. As you can see here out west, that ridge. But back east here, look at that big trough here. And that's where we'll see those systems pinwheeling. Another system across the southeast will get hung up with a severe weather outbreak likely continuing across the southern states, especially from Louisiana on eastward to Georgia, the panhandle of Florida, South Carolina, those areas. Up here in the Northeast, we'll be dealing with winter, unfortunately, like getting right into snowfall amounts. This takes us through the latter portion of the weekend. This is terrible. I mean, it's April. It almost seems like an April Fool's joke, but you see across the Northeast here, we got lake effect streamers. We also got that Alberta Clipper style system later. And we'll have to watch something up here in the Northeast, especially in the Gulf of Maine later, of course, towards the middle portion of the weekend. We could get some wraparound snow up here as well. But the big story will be this Alberta Clipper with combined lake and hand snows. Some of these snowbelt areas could get 3 to 6 inches of snow, which is terrible for this time of year. A general 1 inch or less widespread, and even widespread 2-inch amounts likely across upstate New York, southern Ontario, Quebec, of course, northern New England here as well, getting up into the potential 3 to 4-inch range. Getting right into your forecast, starting off with TGIF here. Take a look at much of the Northeast here. We're dealing with one more warm day as a sharp cold front moves in. Potential for some strong thunderstorms, wind gusts over 50 miles per hour, small hail, maybe some of them large hail, but mostly across the Northeast. The big story will be one more very mild day, 70 in many portions of the Susquehanna River Valley, Hudson River Valley, southern and eastern New England here. Take a look. There's start of the cold air. Of course, it's going to get much colder than this. Across the Northeast for your Saturday, look at this. Blasting that front through, we have another sharp cold front waiting up here in Canada, but look at this, snow showers kicking in behind it. Of course, this isn't as cold as you're going to see it. We're going to see one more 50 or better day from the Susquehanna River Valley eastward to New England. It's back here. We got all this rain starting to change to snow, and look at this for your Sunday. Blusterier conditions as the fronts push through. Look at all the lake effect streamers opening up here, especially after this Arctic front moves through. Early Sunday morning, we'll get a quick inch or two likely in upstate New York, portions of New England, and then the lake effect kicks in, and then Sunday night into Monday, look at this. Warm front moves in, and look at, it's cold enough for all of this overrunning precipitation across the northern Ohio River Valley, lower Great Lakes, into the northern Susquehanna River Valley, Poconos, and Catskills for us to get accumulating snows late Sunday night, early Monday morning. This is terrible. Look at this. really cold temperatures across the Northeast. Lows will be getting down into the teens, lower teens, highs only reaching the upper 20s to low 30s. In 10 seconds, I'll have a 5-day outlook for my hometown viewers from Binghamton to Scranton, Upper Susquehanna region of upstate New York and Northeast Pennsylvania. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com, it's Twitter at WX Northeastern, Google Plus MeteoMark, it's MeteoMark.com and WeatherNortheastern.com. Take a look at your forecast Friday through the weekend into early next week. Friday, one last day, chance of a potential thunderstorm in the early morning hours, turning blustier later in the day into Saturday. It cools down about 15, 16, 17 degrees here. We get down into the low 50s. Have some sun, but here Saturday night into Sunday morning, things get tricky here. We could get a quick inch or two of snowfall with an Arctic front that moves through, lake effect kicking in later in the day. And then, of course, Sunday night into Monday, we get that Alberta Clipper style system with more snow likely, maybe up to an additional inch possible. This is terrible. Heading on into Tuesday, cold and blusterier conditions remain. That's going to do it for this edition of Weather Northeastern.